Ari Rabinovitch joins us now from the CityNews Business Center. Ari, as Boeing continues to battle a safety crisis, there's a major shakeup coming for the aerospace giant.
Absolutely, Melissa, and definitely a lot of pressure over the last few months following all these safety incidents, not the least of which, of course, is that January incident on an Alaska Airlines flight where a door plug blew off midair. Well, the CEO and president of the company, David Calhoun, announced today that he will be stepping down from the role by the end of this year and will also oversee the transition of power. So this comes in all of these other safety incidents at Boeing, but also we're connected to some other airlines. United Airlines just discovered that it's going to be under intense scrutiny from the FAA over potentially some maintenance oversight issues, and that led United Airlines stock down today, but Boeing stock actually shot up by about 1.5%. Investors seem to like the news of David Calhoun stepping down, so that could mean some changes are on the way for Boeing, Melissa, at least hopefully for those safety issues especially.
Okay, and some of the world's largest tech companies are facing new scrutiny from the EU, and they could face massive fines as a result.
Indeed. So from Boeing now to some tech companies. So the three big ones: Apple, Alphabet, which is the parent company of Google, and Meta Platforms, which is behind Instagram, Facebook, as well as WhatsApp. Well, across the pond, the European Commission is putting those companies under the microscope for maybe some bullying tactics, let's call it, and it relates to fees and some sort of hurdles that they create, especially for app developers, that maybe stifles the competition. So on top of that, Meta Platforms will be under the microscope, specifically around its pay subscription platform that some have referred to as pay or consent. The consent part of this being that if users don't choose to subscribe to Meta Platforms for using Instagram and Facebook to remove ads, as well as user data monetization, and to use it for free would mean, well, you have to look at ads and you have to have your data monetized. So the European Commission is seeking to maybe put some fees in there, and they're saying that it could actually be in the form of a percentage of the actual overall profits that they will be losing. Could be 20 to 30% even.
Okay, and a shortage you could be feeling at the breakfast table. We're running low on maple syrup, it appears.
And it might be a Canadian's worst nightmare, so to speak, Melissa. So, yes, this comes out of the Quebec producers of the maple syrup and saying that the stockpiles are dwindling to dramatic lows. And this is just as the maple syrup production season is winding up. And they're already forecasting that this year won't yield as much maple syrup because of the relatively warmer winter that we experienced. So if you don't see as much maple syrup on the shelf or maybe see the price skyrocket, don't be surprised and maybe stock up while you can. I know I'm going to, Melissa.
All right, good advice. Time to stock up.